Hello and welcome to another episode of Here Now on Broadcasting Scotland. I'm your host, Katee Kross, and tonight our fantastic guest is Zoe Tate, the Ladybugg, who is a 16-year-old singer-songwriter and is a rising star from Johnston. So thank you so much for coming in and joining me.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, I hope you're well. Are you okay? You had a good day?
Yeah, I had a good day.
Good stuff. So, do you want to start with just tell me a little bit about yourself? When did you start playing?
I started playing guitar a year and a half ago, and I just fell in love with it. I just fell in love with it completely.
Great. And what would you say what genre best describes your music?
See, everyone asks this and it's quite difficult because I would say it's sort of indie, but because of my voice is a bit unique, so it comes from like the sort of folky side, so it's a bit
of a mix?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. And what about, are you still at school or college, or are you working just now?
No, I'm at school.
And how's that going?
Yeah, it's going good. I enjoy it.
You enjoying it?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Have you got your exams coming up soon?
Yeah, I've got my exams coming up in May.
And how's that? Are you ready for it? Are you prepared?
Yeah, I'll be a wee bit nervous, but just got to try your best.
Oh, exactly. And then it'll be all over. Is it just like a month?
Yeah, just a month.
And then it's done, isn't it? And then it's summer and you can relax.
Thank goodness.
So are you studying music at school?
Yeah, study music.
And how are you enjoying that? Is it good?
Yeah, I enjoy it because I do voice and guitar,
Right.
So I'm getting to do what I enjoy in it.
You
so
get
it's
to
good.
do both and almost getting to practice as well at the same
I
time,
know.
aren't you?
Mhm.
So, was it the guitar that came first, or was it the singing? What came first?
It was the singing that came first because I always just sung when I was wee. I was always singing, and then obviously a year and a half ago I picked up the guitar. But before the guitar, I used to play like piano and stuff. But after the piano, I got a wee bit bored and I never had the connection I had with the guitar. And then when I picked up the guitar, when I started singing with that, it was just like a completely different. It was a different me. It was good.
Yeah. Good stuff. And who was it that introduced you to the guitar, or did you just stumble across it yourself?
My dad always had a guitar, and he always used to be like, "Oh yeah, play this," like when I was younger, and I was never interested in it. And he used to like teach me chords, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not having this." And then it was just about like 2 years ago, I saw this video of Ladybugg,
Right.
and I just fell in love with him. And when I saw him play the guitar, I was like, "Wow!" Like it just got me, and I was like, I really, really want a guitar. And it was that exact day. And I was like, "Oh, look at this video." So I showed them Ladybugg, and I was like, "I really want a guitar." And they were like, "Well, do you know what? We'll buy you a guitar, but we'll buy you a cheap one." And we went out that Saturday and got one for Argos. And so I felt like it was meant to be. It just like happened. So it was just.
Yeah. And then you've never looked back.
No.
That's you, just playing the guitar.
I know.
So do you remember what song was the first song you played on the guitar or sung?
I think it was probably Badman.
Badman.
Or Badman Rising. Or in like a wee bit of Oasis.
Got to have a wee bit of Oasis.
A wee bit
in there,
of
don't you?
Oasis, yeah.
So you're fairly new to the musician lifestyle. How are you enjoying it? Is it something that is fun, or are you finding it hard work? How are you finding it?
I love it.
You're loving
I love it so much. It's just my passion. I love doing it. So it's just great.
Great. And are you going out gigging almost every weekend? Are you enjoying gigging at the weekends?
Yeah, I love it. Like that's what I do. That's why I play my guitar, to get about. So I'm always usually really busy on weekends and stuff with gigs, or sometimes weekdays and live interviews, or like playing sessions. So I'm always busy, which is good. That's the
good.
way I want it.
Yeah, definitely. And do you ever get nervous before you do a gig, or are you? Yeah.
Always nervous.
Always nervous.
I'm always so nervous, but that's good because they always say if you don't have nerves.
Exactly.
But I like having my nerves because then I know I care about it.
Yeah, definitely. And how do you go about dealing with the nerves? Do they ever take control of you, or do you just, they're there and you're just going to go out and play and they'll disappear?
Sometimes depending on what it is. If it's something like bigger than what I usually do, I'll get even more nervous, but I'll just have to like calm down and have a few words and just take a deep breath, so it's alright, and just do it.
Yeah, definitely. So are you balancing your gig life with your social life and your schoolwork just now? Is that going alright, especially if your exams coming up?
Yeah, before my exams come up it was fine because obviously I wasn't like needed that in school as much, but now my exams are coming up, I'm balancing. This is where the balancing comes in. So I still go to school and I just stick in, and then I do my homework and stuff, but I'll still like have my guitar, have my gigs at the weekend, but I'll still like balance it and do my school stuff.
I suppose it's a good outlet for you as well, kind of de-stress you at the weekends, and you don't have to worry so much about schoolwork. Obviously school is very important. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not, because your mum will just shout at me when I get out of here. But are you going to be taking music on later in life? Is it something that you want to pursue, or are you going to become a vet or something?
No, music is what I definitely want to do. That is the dream. That is the goal. That's what I want to do.
Great. That's what I love hearing that, especially from someone your age. It's really good. So the Ladybugg, where did that come from? Is the bug bit with the 2 G's a reference to Jake Bugg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because obviously, like, I first picked up the guitar because I saw a video of him, and so I started playing my gigs. And when I started playing my gigs, because I was so into Jake Bugg, my mum and dad got into Jake Bugg as well. And my mum always used to go, "Zoe, you're my wee ladybug. You're my ladybug because you're the female version of Jake Bugg. You're my Jake Bugg." So she always used to say, "You're my ladybug. You're my ladybug. You're my wee ladybug," and it always just stuck every time I played. She's like, "You do this. You're the ladybug," and everything, and it just stuck. And then I was like, "Do you know what? That means something." So yeah, it just happened because of my wee mum.
That's lovely. That's such a nice wee story. So Jake Bugg, he inspires you then?
Yeah.
Definitely. What about him? What is it that inspires you about him? Is it where he's came from to where he is now, or?
Yeah, I think it is. It shows where doesn't matter where you live or anything. If you've got it and if you have a passion for it, it can happen. Also, his guitar playing is just mind blowing, and his voice, it's so different. So it gives like other people like me who don't have like big like voices, like it could still happen, and as long as you have your own style and don't change for anyone, then
Definitely. I think it is a really quirky name, and it helps. Do you find it helps make you stand out?
Yeah.
And people remember the Ladybugg bit.
Yeah,
Definitely. It's really good. So now we're going to take a quick wee break, and we're going to listen to a fantastic song from Zoe. This one's called Perfect 2.
I've always wanted a boy of my own. Well, I guess that's you. But now you're saying that you don't know what to do. Well, boy, I'll give you clue. Oh, won't you tell me that you love me? Take me to the cinema, kiss me in the backseat where nobody can see. Tell me that you love me, that you'll never let me go. Tell me that I'm beautiful and I'm feeling low. 'Cause me and you, we were the perfect two. We drank together, we smoked too much, it killed our lungs. But there was nothing better to do. Yeah, me and you, we were the perfect two. We were dancing together when the lights went down. Me and you, we were always around. We stuck together like glue. Yeah, me and you. And if you get the chance, will you come and cuddle me? Because you loving me is your responsibility. And if you get the chance, will you come and visit me? Because you loving me is your responsibility. Won't you tell me that you love me? Take me to the cinema, kiss me in the backseat where nobody can see. Tell me that you love me, that you'll never let me go. Tell me that I'm beautiful and I'm feeling low. 'Cause me and you, we were the perfect two. We drank together, we smoked too much, it killed our lungs. But there was nothing better to do. Yeah, me and you, we were the perfect two. We were dancing together when the lights went down. Me and you, we were always around. We stuck together like glue. Yeah, me and you. Because me and you, we were the perfect two.
So that was Perfect 2, which was absolutely fantastic. I love it.
Thank
It was
you.
really good. So is there a story behind that song?
Yeah, I wrote that song based on my perfect first date and my perfect boyfriend. So it's just one of those ones. But I suppose if you listen to it, you can maybe like put it in your own perspective. If you've got like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, like yous are the perfect two, like that. That song always connects with, I find, couples.
Yeah.
Whenever I sing it, they're always like, oh, that reminds me of us and everything. So that's nice.
That's lovely. So every musician's got a different structure of writing a song. How do you go about writing your songs? Is it something, how do you start with the idea and then progress to the story?
So I always write my songs based on something that's happened to me, or something I've seen, or something I've heard. So whenever I write it, like it's got to mean something. It can't just be like, oh, my friend like fell or something. Do you know what I mean? It's got to mean something, and then that'll stick with me if it's that important. And then I'll go home and I'll probably just play chords, and then I'll start singing, and I'll just keep singing and keep singing. Then I'll stop if I feel like I've got something, and I'll write it down, or I'll get my phone and I'll just record it, and I'll just do like a 5-minute song, and then play it back and pick out like the good bits. It's really weird, but
no, if it's the structure that works for you, then it works for you. What do you find most difficult, the chords and the melody, or the lyrics, or is it just kind of a mix of both?
It's a mix of both. I mean, sometimes when I'm doing like choruses and stuff, I'm like, that's more a verse than a chorus, and I'm like, maybe I could take that line, and then you have to reshuffle it all, and then you're like, oh no, go back to the beginning, and it's just something that happens. Or sometimes you write a song and you're like, oh, that's good, and then you'll write another song and you're like, oh, I'll swap like bits.
Right.
But
but it's something you enjoy doing.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I love songwriting.
And when was the first one? When was the first song you ever wrote? What was it called, or what age were you?
The first one I ever wrote was Shopping Bar, and that must have been about a year and a half ago, when I first just picked up the guitar, and that was about being on holiday, and I used to play that on my gigs and stuff. So yeah.
And that gave you the bug for writing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. So in last week's show I mentioned that everyone watching at home could leave a wee question for you on Facebook, and we did have quite a few.
Really?
So we did, yeah. Popular girl.
Aww.
So I've picked out my 3 favourites, because normally I do 2 favourites, but there was just a couple that I thought, oh, I'll just pick that one as well. So the first one is from Ross Costello, and his is, where is your favourite venue in Glasgow, and why is it your favourite?
Okay. Ooh, that's a toughie. What's my favourite? I've never played it, but I would say, like the O2 Academy and O2 ABC. I'd love to play one of those, because I think they're so special. And I've saw Shed 7, Cass, Ladybugg, all the people that have influenced me. I've saw all them on that stage, and obviously like it's a well known and it's so big that it would just be a dream come true to play one of them.
Definitely. So the next one is from Graham Brown, and his is, what make of guitar do you play, and what would be your dream guitar to play?
I play an Epiphone PR5, which I absolutely love. It's my baby. I don't know. I think I've got a thing now, see, because I've got an Epiphone. I'm like, keep to the Epiphone tradition. It's got to be, stick with it. But I can't see myself getting another acoustic guitar for a good like 2 years. I feel like the guitar I've got there now, I just want to like wear it out, make it like special. Yeah. Take that on the journeys until.
Yeah. It'll be one that you can look back and it'll have all the stories of you coming up. So it'll be good. And then the last question is from Mia Connor, and hers is, where are your top 3 destinations you'd love to visit?
Love to visit? Like just visit, or
just
like play?
Visit or play or whatever?
Just visit. I love Spain, so just go to Spain. Where else would I love to visit? Maybe America. And that's quite tough. Where in the world would I like to be? Maybe somewhere where loads of sun, like Italy or something. Somewhere nice, or
That'd
like
be nice.
France.
That'd be lovely.
Like that.
So that was our 3 questions, which were, some of them, one was quite tough, I think, with the venue, that so many venues in Glasgow.
Yeah.
But you done well, done great. So now we're going to have a wee bit of fun, and we're going to play our quick question quiz, which I know you've been dying to do.
Yeah.
So it's easy peasy. 10 questions, answer them as quickly as you can. Okay. In first place is still Erin Ponsonby with 33 seconds. Second place is Andrew Nichol with 47 seconds. And third place is the Tweeds with 57 seconds. So I know where you're aiming to be, but I'm sure you'll do it. I think we need to just get a new first place now. So I'll need to be right on my game, saying all these questions as quickly as I can. Okay. Right, are we ready? So in 3, 2, 1. Winter or summer?
Summer.
Tattoos or piercings?
Piercings.
Skydiving or bungee jumping?
Skydiving.
Dream venue to play?
The Albert Hall.
George Ezra or Alex Turner?
George Ezra.
Favourite colour?
Black.
Favourite song?
Ladybugg Lightning Bolt.
What album puts you in a good mood?
Ladybugg's album.
Favourite animal?
Dog.
2 fingers or lightning bolt?
Lightning Bolt.
And that was 25 seconds! About time, we finally got a new first place.
Oh, I got
Well
a wee
done.
sweat on there.
That was a wee sweat, I felt it. I felt the sweat coming on. I think that's the fastest I've ever read the questions. I couldn't get out there. So excited. But 25 seconds, fantastic. Well
I'm
done.
quite happy with that.
That was good. So I think we both deserve a little break now.
Yeah.
And we're going to listen to another song from yourself, aren't we? So we're going to take a quick break and we're going to listen to a fantastic song from Zoe. And this one's called Age Gap.
I got the thought in my mind about a boy, but the age gap was not right. At least I thought that we could have tried. Oh boy, I dream about you all the time, and if you knew my fantasy, I don't think that you were mine. Hey boy with your long brown hair, come on over, tell you about my affair. Hey boy with your pretty smile, don't be shy, come on and talk for a while. Hey boy with your long brown hair, come on over, tell you about my affair. Hey boy with your pretty smile, don't be shy, come on and talk for a while. I saw you down the street the other day with a girl, and I knew that she was not your type. It just did not look right. Oh, but boy, if you gave me the time, then I know that me and you, yeah, we would be just fine. Hey boy with your long brown hair, come on over, tell you about my affair. Hey boy with your pretty smile, don't be shy, come on and talk for a while. Hey boy with your long brown hair, come on over, tell you about my affair. Hey boy with your pretty smile, don't be shy, come on and talk for a while. I know the age gap's not right, but boy, I don't really care. 'Cause I feel like I'm on ecstasy when you breathe the same air as me. And I know the age gap's not right, but boy, I don't really care. 'Cause I feel like I'm on ecstasy when you breathe the same air as me. And I know the age gap's not right, but boy, I don't really care. 'Cause I feel like I'm on ecstasy when you breathe the same air as me. I know the age gap's not right, but boy, I don't really care. 'Cause I feel like I'm on ecstasy when you breathe the same air as me.
So that was Age Gap, which is, again, a brilliant song.
Thanks.
Fantastic. So we're going to have a wee chat about your EP you've just released. So it's just called Zoe Tate the Ladybug,
Yeah.
is that right? When did you release it?
I released it last December. So it's just come out like
It's
just.
fairly recent then, isn't it? And how's it all going? Are you getting good feedback about
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's going really good. Like, I play all my songs at my gigs and stuff, and it's on iTunes, Spotify and stuff, so people are listening to it and getting back to me. So that's good, because it's good to have feedback, so you know what are favourites and what connected with people, but it's doing really, really good, so I'm so happy.
Yeah, you must be so proud as well, especially at 16 and releasing an EP, and independently. Then you're not signed or anything,
No.
are you? So totally independent, which is again fantastic. So how did you find the process of releasing the EP? Was it an easy process for you, considering it was your first EP you released, or was it quite stressful at times?
I would say it's quite easy. I suppose the only stressful like part of it is the fact that you know you've got these songs and you just want them to do so well, so you want them to come across well on the album. So I think it's those stressful times when you know you're about to record it and you're like, right, this is it, you've got to do it justice. So that's the only stressful parts, but the rest of it was so enjoyable, getting to pick covers and all that. It's just great.
Well, that's great, very good. And where did you record it? Was it in a studio you went, or
Yeah, a studio in Johnston, Splash Productions in Johnston, so it was in my hometown as well.
a wee slide for Splash Productions, was it? Good. And how many tracks are on your EP?
5.
5. And what's your favourite one to play?
Probably Perfect 2.
Perfect 2?
I think it just, a lot of people enjoy that song more, so I think because they enjoy it more, it makes me enjoy it more.
Definitely.
But I like playing them all, like they all have different meanings, so it's good.
Good. And have you managed to get it on any radio stations?
Yeah, I've been played so much on a lot of radio stations, which is so good, because that's also helped me with the feedback, and it's like Perfect 2. Well, they've all been played on radio stations, so that's good that it's not just like one song, because then I'd be a bit, right, but it's good that they're all getting like a wee plug and stuff. So.
That's really good. Well done. And where can people find your EP? Is it just on iTunes and Spotify?
iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and like that's it on the digital. But I have copies myself, so if people want a copy, just Facebook me and I'll send it out.
Good stuff. That's what I like to hear. So we spoke about Jake Bugg being your musical influence, one of your musical influences. Who else would you say influences you, either with your singing or your performing or your writing? Who?
So Jake Bugg, and I love Amy Winehouse. She's a big influence. Amy Winehouse, Catfish and the Bottlemen, The Blossoms, wee bit of Rod Stewart.
Yep.
That sort of mix.
Right.
It's like, it's not just like one set in stone. It's like a different people, and they all go to certain parts of the music and the writing, and so.
Definitely. So out of all those influences you've just mentioned, who would you love to have a masterclass with?
Probably Jake Bugg. Jake Bugg or Van McCann from Catfish and the Bottlemen. That because I'd probably pass out right enough, but one of them two would be brilliant.
That would be good. So you're gigging everywhere in Glasgow just now, and you're very busy. Who would be your dream support? If you say, this is the dream, if I support them, that's it. Who would
Obviously
you say?
Jake Bugg would be huge, but if we went away from Jake Bugg, it would probably be maybe, obviously Catfish and the Bottlemen, but I don't think I'd tie in with like Catfish and the Bottlemen. Maybe supporting like George Ezra or Cast.
Yeah.
People like that who fit in like that sort of genre, because they've so like influenced me, and because I fit in with them, that'd be cool.
It would.
That would be cool. To support
Definitely.
somebody like
Well, that's something to aim towards. Nothing is out of reach, as they say. So I'd like to take this wee moment just to give everyone at home the lowdown on the open mics. So Thursday the 22nd, there is an open mic in the Pacific Bar and Restaurant in Glasgow. And then Friday the 23rd, there's an open mic at Jessie's Bar and Kitchen in Edinburgh. Saturday the 24th, there's an open mic with Johnny Barr at the Library Bar. And Saturday the 25th, there's an all ages at King Tut's in Glasgow, which I've been to a few times, that open mic, and it's a really good one. I like it. So maybe someone at home will get along to one of those open mics this week. So that's the open mics for this week. So what's on the cards for yourself for the next 12 months? What would you say?
Just gigging. Get more and more gigs, write more music, get more music out there, and hopefully if there's someone up there or someone likes me, then I'll get good opportunities. That's what I'm aiming for, like big opportunities that will just give me a push and help me, and I'll work my way up.
Yeah, so that's the aim for the next 12 months, which isn't out of reach. You could probably do that.
I hope
Definitely.
So. I hope so.
Definitely. And maybe a wee album or something
Yeah, I know that
coming
would be.
out. That would
I've
be
got
nice.
enough songs for an album, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
So you've got your EP.
Yeah.
Have you got the other songs on the internet anywhere, or is it just kind of you play them at live gigs?
No, I just play the other ones at live gigs. So I've got this EP, but I've also just been in the studio and recorded another EP. So
Nice.
that's just like happening now.
Uh-huh.
And then I've already got another 5 songs for the next one. So it's just like a rotation. It just
Yeah. So just before we round up tonight's show,
Mhm.
do you want to remind everyone at home, I know we've been talking about this EP, but just remind them again where they can find it, just so we make sure you get as much play as possible, and any gigs that are coming up that people might want to see you at, and maybe just your social media, Facebook pages, Instagram, so they can keep up with your gigs. So if you want to just mention all that for me.
Yeah, my EP is available on iTunes, Spotify and Google Play. But if you would like an actual original copy of a disc, if you just Facebook me, which is just Zoe Tate the Ladybugg and Bug with 2 G's, then I can just get that sent out to you. My Facebook is Zoe Tate Ladybugg, and then I've also got an Instagram, which is just the Ladybugg and then an _ Zoe Tate. And I've got a gig next month in the Railway Inn in Howwoods, and I've got a few live sessions and upcoming interviews on other radio stations. But if you see my Facebook, I put loads of notification posts, and so that I can keep you updated.
Good. Definitely. So be sure to check out that Facebook page and your Instagram, as you said as well. And thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you
It's
for
been an
having me.
absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed it, and it
I
wasn't
loved
wasn't as scary as you thought it was going to be. It was quite nice, wasn't it?
was,
It's
it was
just a
nice.
nice wee chat.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely. So when that new EP gets dropped,
Mhm.
we'll definitely get you back in to have a
Oh,
wee chat
great.
about that. And if you've got anything exciting coming up in the year, any big gigs or a new album or something, give us a wee shout and we'll get you back on for
Great.
sure. But thank you again for coming in.
Thanks
It was
for having me.
lovely to actually physically talk to you. I've
Yeah.
seen you at gigs, but I've not had a chance to come up and speak to you. But thank you very much.
Thanks.
And thanks so much for tuning in again to Here Now on Broadcasting Scotland. Next week's guest is going to be the wonderful Anna Sweeney. So if you have any questions to ask Anna, please just drop me a wee message on Facebook and I'll be sure to answer and ask her next week. But just make sure you use the hashtag Here and Now. But for now, sit back, relax and enjoy a final song from the brilliant Zoe Tate, the Ladybugg, and this one's called Callum.
Don't be sad, 'cause if he loves you like he's saying, then he'll come back. He knows. Please don't cry, 'cause if you cry it'll only make your heart hurt a little more. You see him every Monday with his big stupid grin. You wonder if he loves you, if he's ever told a sin. You wonder if he says bad kind things. Girl, I love you, and girl, I want you to be mine. We can drink in the garden until it's night, and we can stay together each and every night. We don't have to tell no one, 'cause there's nobody else's fun. In the end, he left me 'cause he went on a plane. He flew into the sky. Oh, what a shame. And he did not look back. But I don't mind, because I've got dreams that I've got to fulfill. I just hope one day he said something He plays a game of life while sipping on a whiskey. Years have passed and his money is all gone. And lonely was his wife while caring for his children, thinking maybe she done something wrong. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? They're waiting, wondering when you're coming home. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? They're waiting, wondering when you're coming home. He falls off his chair and staggers to the doorway, leaves his coat, his wallet at the bar. While he steps out on the street, not looking where he's going, and lands beneath the wheels of a speeding car. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? They're waiting, wondering when you're coming home. Are you coming home? They're waiting, wondering when you're coming home. Please come home. Your dinner's getting cold. I'm tired and I'm lonesome, waiting on your call. You said you loved me in sickness and in health. You better not be loving someone else. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? They're waiting, wondering when you're coming home. Are you coming home? Are you coming home? They're waiting, wondering when you're coming home. Plays a game of life while sipping on a whiskey. Years have passed and his money is all gone.